Do you want to be more productive and make more money in less time? Then you're going to watch this upcoming TimeBlazr video. Hi, my name is Kathleen Zemansky. I'm a business feng shui master, business astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system. And I hope you're having a good week. We're really going through some crazy rough times. And I've decided to start a series called TimeBlazr Tuesday, where I'm going to show you the best days every single week. I'm going to give you a day-by-day view, and I'm just going to show you a couple pockets of time to help you be more efficient, productive, and hopefully make some more money as we start to get back into things again. So let me share my screen and let's get started. Okay, so we're using the week of May the 5th. Today is May the 5th of the time of this recording, and we're going to go all the way through the 12th. So truthfully, May 5th was already last week, so it really is going to give you from tomorrow moving forward. Okay, so this is a system that has been around for centuries. It is based on ancient wisdom, and I've updated it for modern times. It's in standard business English, and you really don't have to do a lot of decision making, especially with the personalized view. Now, I have a basic version right here just for you to see, but I don't really even offer it anymore because why? So as you can see, like for example, the 3rd and the 3rd are both green days. So we have a system that is embedded with several different layers of methodologies for you to make these important decisions. And here is the concept behind the TimeBlazr, that you take the right action at the right time every single time when you're using the TimeBlazr. So here's just a month view, and here's the biggest difference when you hop over to the personalized version, which I'm going to show you how to get a free version of that in just a second. But as you can see, there's stars that are indicating from 1 all the way to 5 different stars. And then there are some icons. So let's talk about the colors first. Typically, the green days are more vibrant than the white days, and I'll show you a pretty solid week of some white days coming up. And then there are some typical business activities that I feel that most business owners do, so that's why I program them into the software. But today we're going to be looking at only the 6th all the way through the 12th, and then come on back next week, and then I'll keep going until when, I have no idea. But what I want to let you know is, just because there's a green day here on the 12th, you can't assume that everything in the day is going to be vibrant. Now, this is the ebb and flow of time. It's based on the 5 elements each and every day. So let's start going into what this week is going to look like. So first of all, we're going to start with the day of May the 6th and go all the way to May the 12th. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Obviously, hit that bell so you don't miss any good opportunities that are coming your way all the way through the end of the year for sure. Okay, so let's start with this first day here on May the 6th. And so here's how we're going to be looking at each and every one of the days. So it really is a pattern that I want you to start understanding. First of all, it's an unfavorable stable day. And so really a stable day is about starting something out with, a pretty clear intention, and things are going to be pretty even keeled, nice foundation. Of course, it's not a green day, but I'm going to show you how we can get some really good opportunities throughout the day. Now, the positive and negative influences will prevail over the entire day. So for example, benevolence. I love benevolence because it's really about, you just asking for something, you wish it, you need to see the vision of it, and it's going to come true for you. And then good green light means that it's kind of full speed ahead, and then some other things as well. But there's a lot of stability and leadership in the day as well. But the negative influences are prevailing over the day as well. So there might be a little bit of pettiness and some strings attached in each and everything that you do. But here's how the TimeBlazr can really help you. So between very early in the morning when the day starts, midnight to 12:59 a.m., then we go into the day. Now, it's a very good time slot. Many people think that, oh, well, that's like so late in the day. Well, I want you to start thinking about reaching out to your clients. We are in a global economy. Just because your time slot may be at midnight or later in the day, in some of these days I'm going to show you, start using the power of leveraging autoresponders. I'm not really backed by anyone, so I'm just telling you that this is a really good business strategy, is to start reaching out. And you're reaching out in your local time, by the way, no matter where you're coming to me in the world, it really does go with you at your local time. The TimeBlazr travels with you. And then I also wanted to point out, in the personalized version, again, I can't really show you that right here because I don't want to confuse you what might be a good time for me or one of my top clients, but I really want you to know that that it is going to be personalized once you get that version. So overall, this is what you're going to have to work with. So during this hour here, and then we have a really nice 4-hour time slot between 11 and 2:59 p.m. On that day. So I always say that if you can get your most important tasks done between those 4 hours, yes, you're going to have to be a little bit flexible on a standard 9 to 5 day. But if you can get more done in 4 hours, why not do that, right? So that's where I want you to think about. So there's some really great opportunities there for asking some good questions. This would be a good time to do some interviews with people. And it's going to also bring in some money. Now, we might be in the free giveaway model, but this is where I believe you really reaching out to your tribe right now when they most need it, they will remember you and then purchase with you when the time is right. And then going into the goat hour, as you can see that the hours are named by the animals versus the times, but for Western convenience, I also put the time, and they're also 2-hour time slots. So the calendar goes in 12 hours versus a 24 hours. So just think of groupings of 2 hours. And so this is also very good for cash flow. So I want you to start thinking about that, about how we can get some new ideas started for you. Now, again, it's not a totally unfavorable day, so there are some time slots that you can use as well. All right, going on to our next one is May the 7th. It's an unfavorable initiate day. I like this day as well, but I do want to caution you that we do have what's called a big spender in the negative influences. So what I tell my clients is that you don't really want to be, using a hard sales pitch at this time, because typically a client may be disgruntled. They may feel like, oh, really wasn't what they had intended. Obviously, your offers are going to be great, though, right? But this is where we have some unstable energy. So this may not be the day to do an offer unless you absolutely have to. You're already in a funnel of some sort, and you have to do that. But do take note of this particular time slot. I've indicated it with the color teal. Now that's your indication that something's going to happen very quickly during that time slot. Now there's going to be other days where it's going to be quick, good or bad over the entire day. But I do, one of the things that I have provided for you is I will only, because you might find a quick action when we have some unstable energy as well. So I really want you to use only this where you see the quick action with positive, which would be blue if you're seeing this in color or printing it out in color, or with the plus signs. Only plus signs do you want to use that. But just know that something can happen very, very quickly. So again, we've got 2, 4, 6 hours during a normal work day that you can get in a tremendous amount of productive work done. All right, let's go on to Friday the 8th. Now, this truthfully is my least favorite day of the entire week. I'm not a big fan of destruction days. It can be used, especially, I would say, if you're going to be demoing a property, if you're doing some sort of renovation. It can even be used in a legal case. But if you're going to use it on a legal case, we do not want to use an unfavorable destruction day, because it can come back and kind of reel its ugly head upon you. So I do want you to watch out for this day. It is a bit unsettling on this day. Now, these are all also, once you get the free program, you'll also see where this will astrologically connect with certain people as well. beyond what I can do in a very short video today, but there's lots of information for you moving forward in the personalized version. Okay, so this is where I said we have that prevailing energy over the entire day. That teal box is the indicator right there that that's going to happen for you. But it's also, you know, it is actually still good for moving forward on some projects. We've got that nice green light here, but we have that big spender again. So I do want you to watch out for surfing on the web. All those ads are starting to sound really enticing, aren't they? I get it, but not today. You just don't want to be surfing, or if you are, bookmark it, sit on it and see if you really need it or want it on a different day that's a little bit more vibrant, okay? Because I don't want you to burn your credit cards and get in a worse situation. Okay, here we have another quick action day. It's an unfavorable risk reward day. Now, the risk reward is a day that you really want to move forward on something that you've done all your research. You know that, wow, 99%, it's all in place. You're going to take that big risk and then you get and reap the rewards. Now, obviously, if I was going to reach out to a big client, now I work with some Silicon Valley titans, international hotels, and entrepreneurs like yourself. So I just want you to know that if I'm going to make that big move, pick up that call, submit a proposal, I'm going to make sure that that day is absolutely vibrant, vibrant, vibrant. So this is where I want you to start thinking about, what are your goals? What are the things that you want to accomplish? And what do you want to accomplish this very week? All right, now we are going on to Sunday, May the 10th, and then we have an avoid success day. So it is a success day, but the vibration of that success can be a little unstable, if you will. So what I'd like you to think about, if you are going to use this day between 9 and 10:59 a.m. and then again between 3 and 4:59 p.m. is where you're going to have your best. Now, take note also when you see where it's just pure red. To me, those are indications where you really need to like put on the brakes a little bit and just wait. So this is a system about patience. Think about how this can be you redirecting the energy. Energy is coming at you and you're going to redirect it. So how you redirect it is by using it during a good time, banging your head up against the universe and pushing, I've got to get this deadline done, I've got to get it done. And you send something out between 1 and 2:59 instead of waiting to get it out at 3 o'clock or a more auspicious timing day. So it really is about being patient, and the rewards will come. All right, now we have Monday the 8th. We're coming around to the beginning of next week. We've got another one of those quick actions. We seem to have a lot of those, but again, as you can see, we've got a lot of negative influences influencing the day. So what I would say is, if you are going to use this day, make sure that you use these numerous time slots in the day. The receive day is actually about receiving something. It's also good if you are doing some research, which I highly recommend each and every one of you to be doing right now. How can you be a better business person? How can you be a better person? So receive that information. Take this day and think about, where can you, typically people start 8, 9 o'clock. So, maybe take that 7 o'clock hour and improve yourself. So this is going to help you receive that information, integrate that information, monetize and leverage that information so that you can start getting your business back on track. All right, now here we are. Here's that green day, and I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't have a ton of, but it really is all predetermined how that day is going to come. But again, I just am translating it for you into a Western usable form. But what I love about this open day, it's good for opportunities. Again, remember how I said you can start communicating with your clients all around the world by using these times. So this could have been set up last week already. You've already written that email and you're going to have it sent out right before the 7 o'clock hour hits, so that you are in the best vibration of sending out that information so your clients can receive it. I love this day because it's about revitalizing. So what about thinking about next week, next Tuesday, May the 12th, that you get up in the morning and do something to revitalize your body. There's so many things on YouTube right now that can help you, yoga or qigong, get that energy moving and get into the flow. So by the time that the day starts, you're going to be really rocking the day. Now, I do want to point out a little insider trick here for you. Between 11 a.m. and all the way to 2:59. See this where it says travel block? This is my interpretation of travel block. Travel block does mean when back in the day when we would travel long distances, you get a caravan going, and this was, you needed to start that travel on a very good day. Today, not everyone is getting on even a plane anymore, and if it's a regular commute, which most of us are still on lockdown in the world, we're not even doing that. But how I would see if you're not traveling and your client isn't traveling, and when we get back out of lockdown, I'll give a better description of when we are traveling again. But for what I would like to say for you right now, watch your communication, because I put travel and communication in that same bucket. So if you are going to use those two time slots to make that favorable open day full of opportunities for you, then just watch your communication during that time. Okay, so I don't know if I told you this or not earlier, but every year around January, I do my annual event, and I put up videos about, you know, everything that's happening in the year. So I have a monthly preview that comes out every month, and this is already up on my website. So just go to TimeBlazr.com. You can see the month in review where I talk about specific days if you want a little bit more information about the month. But I also have on my YouTube channel, which is Kathleen Zemansky, there's going to be a link down below, but it is also going to be about just the animal of the snake. So if you want to know a little bit more information about how the snake is going to behave in the year of the metal rat, you may want to tune into that as well. All right, I told you at the end of this video I was going to give you an opportunity to sign up for my trial. So there's a 30-day free trial. Just go to free30timetrial.com. And once you get it, you're going to find out there's a little bit of an extra bonus in there. So I encourage you to get it sooner than later, because there's a little bit of a bonus that's going to be happening. I'll just leave you to find that out. So, okay, so what I'd love for you to do is put in the comments below, or whatever channel that you are watching me on, and let me know how you're going to be using at least one day. Pick a project, pick a client, pick something that you can do absolutely this week. Tell me what you're doing, which day you chose, and why. I'd love to hear that. And any other comments that you would have to have me help you have a better and more productive week. So I'll see you next Tuesday at TimeBlazr Tuesday. Have an amazing week. Be safe and well. Thank you so much for your precious time this week. See you next week.